Something powerful is stirring in the cosmos today. Something expansive, something unstoppable, something that will not allow you to remain small any longer. On January 10th, 2026, as the Sun and Mars in Capricorn stand in exact opposition to Jupiter retrograde in Cancer, a cosmic doorway opens, a portal of expansion so intense, so transformative that it demands you step into a version of yourself you've been avoiding. This is not a gentle nudge. This is a cosmic intervention. This is the universe reaching into your reality and saying, enough hiding, enough playing small, enough pretending you don't feel the call to something greater. Today, the expansion portal cracks open, and whether you are ready or not, your soul is being pulled toward its next level of existence. Before we go deeper into this awakening, leave a like and subscribe, because what unfolds in this message is not just astrology. It is activation, it is initiation. And comment, I am ready for my expansion to anchor this frequency into your timeline. Take a breath. Feel the pressure building in your chest. Feel the restlessness moving through your body. You are not imagining this. You are feeling the cosmic current that is about to change everything. When the Sun, the core of your identity, your consciousness, your life force, stands in opposition to Jupiter, the planet of expansion, abundance, growth, and higher truth, reality itself begins to stretch. Opposition in astrology is not conflict. It is polarity. It is tension. It is the cosmic pull between two forces that need each other to create transformation. Today, the Sun in Capricorn at 20 degrees represents your ambitions, your structures, your long-term goals, your dedication to building something real, something lasting, something that matters. Jupiter retrograding Cancer at 20 degrees represents your emotional needs, your inner security, your hunger for belonging, your desire to be seen, held and valued for who you truly are beneath the armor. These two energies are not at war. They are in conversation. A powerful, uncomfortable, necessary conversation about what it means to expand into your fullness without abandoning your soul. Mars joins this opposition just hours later, adding fuel to the fire, adding action to the awareness, adding intensity to the invitation. Mars in Capricorn is strategic, focused, disciplined, relentless in its pursuit of achievement. Mars opposite Jupiter is boldness meeting expansion, courage colliding with possibility, drive intersecting with destiny. This is not the time for hesitation. This is not the time for overthinking. This is the moment where the universe hands you the keys to your next chapter and waits to see if you will turn them. The expansion portal does not ask permission. It arrives with force, with urgency, with an undeniable pressure that makes you feel like you are about to burst out of your own skin. And you are. You are outgrowing the version of yourself that settled, the version that stayed quiet, the version that chose safety over truth, version that believed small dreams were more realistic than soul-aligned destiny. You've been feeling this for days, maybe weeks. The restlessness, the frustration, the sense that something is wrong even though nothing specific has happened. The feeling that you are standing at the edge of something enormous, but you cannot yet see what it is. That sensation is not anxiety. That is your soul recognizing the frequency of expansion before your mind can process it. That is your spirit preparing to leap into a reality that your current self cannot yet imagine. The pressure you feel is not a warning. It is a sign that you are ready, ready to outgrow, ready to release, ready to step into the bigness you have been avoiding because it felt too vulnerable, too visible, too far from the safety of who you used to be. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer has been pulling you inward for months, asking you to reconsider what truly nourishes you, what genuinely makes you feel safe, what actually fills your heart instead of just filling your schedule. It has been dissolving the false foundations, the relationships built on obligation, the goals chosen to impress others, the identities constructed to avoid rejection. And today, as the Sun and Mars illuminate this process from across the zodiac, the truth becomes undeniable. You cannot build your future on a foundation that does not honor your emotional truth. You cannot achieve success in a structure that denies your need for connection, for softness, for belonging. You cannot rise into your purpose while suppressing the parts of you that crave home, intimacy, and unconditional acceptance. The opposition forces integration. It demands that you stop choosing between ambition and emotion, between success and soul, between achievement and authenticity. Today, the universe is asking you to expand into both. This is why everything feels so intense right now. This is why emotions are surfacing that you thought you had processed. This is why old wounds about not being enough, not being seen, not being valued are suddenly raw again. Jupiter amplifies everything it touches. And today it is amplifying the parts of you that have been neglected in the name of productivity, the emotions you suppressed to stay focused, the needs you ignored because they felt inconvenient or weak or too much. The portal is not here to punish you. It is here to liberate you. It is here to show you that the expansion you have been seeking externally can only happen when you honor the truth living internally. When you stop abandoning yourself to chase a version of success that was never aligned with your soul. The sun represents your conscious awareness, the part of you that decides, that chooses, that declares, I am this, I am becoming that. Mars represents your will, your drive, your ability to take action and move toward what you desire. Jupiter represents your faith, your vision, your capacity to believe in something greater than what currently exists. Today, these three forces collide in a cosmic conversation about who you are willing to become and what you are finally ready to claim. The opposition creates a mirror. On one side, Capricorn energy says build, commit, focus, work, achieve, prove yourself through dedication and effort. On the other side, Cancer energy says feel, soften, nurture, connect, trust, value yourself for simply existing. Most people spend their entire lives bouncing between these two extremes, never integrating them, never realizing that true expansion requires both. But today, the universe will not let you continue that pattern. Today, the tension between ambition and emotion reaches a breaking point, and something inside you shifts. You may feel torn between two directions, two desires, two versions of your future. You may feel the urge to push harder, to prove yourself, to double down on your goals. You may also feel the urge to rest, to retreat, to prioritize your emotional well-being over external achievement. Both impulses are valid, both are true. The work is not choosing one over the other. The work is learning to hold both at the same time. Learning to build a life that honors your ambition without sacrificing your heart. Learning to pursue your goals without abandoning your need for connection, comfort, and emotional safety. This is the integration the portal demands, and once you step into it, everything changes. Jupiter in Cancer is about emotional abundance. It is about feeling rich in love, in connection, in belonging. It is about knowing that your worth is not tied to your productivity, your accomplishments, or your ability to meet external expectations. Jupiter retrograde has been asking you to reclaim this truth, to remember that you are valuable simply because you exist, not because of what you produce or achieve. The Sun and Mars in Capricorn are about external abundance. They are about building a legacy, creating something tangible, making an impact that lasts beyond your lifetime. They are about discipline, structure, responsibility, and the satisfaction of achieving goals that once felt impossible. The opposition asks, can you have both? Can you build an empire while honoring your heart? Can you achieve greatness while staying connected to your emotions? Can you rise without losing yourself? The answer is yes, but only if you stop pretending that one is more important than the other. Only if you stop sacrificing your soul for success or your ambitions for emotional comfort. The portal opens when you commit to integration, when you decide that your next level requires all of you, not just the parts that are polished, productive, or easy to explain. Here is what most people will not tell you about expansion. It is not comfortable. It is not smooth. It is not a gentle unfolding where everything falls into place effortlessly. Expansion is disruptive. It is messy. It forces you to confront the ways you have been too small, too afraid, too controlled by the opinions of others. Expansion requires you to let go of identities that once felt safe, relationships that once felt necessary, and beliefs that once protected you, but now confine you. This is why the opposition feels so intense. This is why you may feel emotional, reactive, overwhelmed, or uncertain today. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open. The old container can no longer hold the version of you that is emerging. The life you built around safety, around approval, around avoiding rejection, is no longer big enough for the soul that is waking up inside you. And so the universe applies pressure, not to hurt you but to crack you open, not to destroy you, but to reveal the power that has been buried beneath layers of conditioning, fear, and self-doubt. Jupiter amplifies truth. And today, the truth rising within you is this: you are meant for more than you have been allowing yourself to experience. More love, more success, more freedom, more joy, more impact, more aliveness. The expansion you crave is not out there. It is inside you, waiting for you to finally say yes. Yes to the bigness. Yes to the visibility. Yes to the risk of being fully seen, fully expressed, fully alive. The portal does not care about your excuses. It does not care about your fear. It does not care about the reasons you have given yourself for staying small. Today, it cracks open regardless, and you have a choice. Step through or stay stuck. Expand or contract. Rise or repeat. Over the next 48 hours, you will notice synchronicities accelerating. You will notice opportunities appearing that feel too aligned to be coincidence. You will notice people entering your life or conversations unfolding that seem to mirror exactly what your soul has been asking for. This is not random. This is the universe responding to the frequency you are stepping into. When you choose expansion, reality reorganizes itself around that choice. Doors that were closed suddenly open. Possibilities that felt distant suddenly feel within reach. Connections that felt impossible suddenly manifest with ease. But here is the key: you must take action. You must move toward the expansion, not just think about it, not just wish for it, not just hope it happens eventually. The Sun and Mars demand action. They demand courage. They demand that you stop waiting for permission and start claiming what is already yours. This is not the time to play it safe. This is not the time to shrink yourself to fit into spaces that were never designed for your fullness. This is not the time to second-guess your intuition or downplay your desires because they feel too big, too bold, too different from what others expect. Today, the universe is handing you a cosmic permission slip. It is saying, go bigger, dream larger, trust deeper, believe more. The expansion you have been avoiding is the exact thing that will set you free. The visibility you have been fearing is the exact thing that will connect you to the people, opportunities, and experiences meant for your highest timeline. The boldness you've been suppressing is the exact energy required to break through the limitations that have kept you circling the same patterns for years. Jupiter opposite the Sun and Mars creates a slingshot effect. Imagine pulling back a rubber band as far as it will go. The tension builds, the pressure intensifies, and then, in one moment, you release. And the force of that release propels you forward faster and farther than you could have moved on your own. That is what today's energy offers. The tension you feel is not a problem. It is momentum gathering. It is power concentrating. It is the universe preparing to launch you into your next chapter with a force that eliminates hesitation, doubt, and the comfort of staying in place. You are being pulled back so you can be propelled forward. You are being stretched so you can expand beyond the limits you once believed were fixed. You are being challenged so you can prove to yourself that you are capable of so much more than you have been allowing. The opposition also reveals what is out of balance. If you have been over-functioning, overachieving, overgiving without honoring your own needs, today will show you the cost. You may feel exhausted, burned out, resentful, or emotionally depleted. This is Jupiter retrograde in Cancer saying you cannot keep pouring from an empty cup. You cannot keep building a life that demands you sacrifice your well-being for external validation. If you've been avoiding responsibility, avoiding commitment, avoiding the hard work required to build something real, today will show you that too. You may feel frustrated by your lack of progress, disappointed by opportunities that slipped away, or confronted by the reality that dreaming without action leads nowhere. This is the Sun and Mars in Capricorn saying, potential without discipline is just wishful thinking. Talent without effort is wasted. Vision without execution remains a fantasy. The portal asks you to look honestly at where you have been out of alignment, where you have been choosing comfort over growth, where you have been avoiding the truth because facing it felt too hard, where you have been settling for less because claiming more required a level of courage you were not yet ready to embody. Today that changes. Today the universe does not give you the option to stay asleep. Today the expansion portal cracks open and pulls you toward the version of yourself that stops negotiating with limitation and starts living from possibility. Some of you will receive an opportunity today or within the next few days that feels too big, too fast, too overwhelming. Take it. That is the portal speaking. Some of you will feel the urge to walk away from something that no longer serves you. A relationship, a job, a pattern, a belief. Walk away. That is the portal clearing. Space. Some of you will suddenly see a path forward that you could not see before. A solution, a strategy, a next step that feels obvious now, even though it was hidden yesterday. Move toward it. That is the portal guiding you. The expansion is not coming. The expansion is here. The question is, will you step into it? As you hear these words, your energy shifts, your frequency rises, your awareness expands. You feel the truth of what your soul has been whispering for months, maybe years. You are meant for more. You are ready for more. And today, the universe confirms it. The pressure you feel is not punishment, it is preparation. The restlessness you feel is not confusion. It is clarity trying to break through. The intensity you feel is not chaos. It is cosmic alignment pulling you toward the timeline where you finally stop playing small and start living fully. Today, the Sun and Mars oppose Jupiter and the expansion portal cracks open. This is your moment. This is your activation. This is your invitation to step into the bigness you have been avoiding. The next level is not someday. The next level is now. Your timeline is shifting. Your destiny is unfolding. And the version of you that has been waiting in the wings is finally being called to center stage. You are not imagining the call. You are not misreading the signs. The universe is orchestrating your expansion with precision, with purpose, with undeniable force. And your only job is to say yes. Yes to the growth. Yes to the visibility. Yes to the risk of being fully alive. Yes to the expansion that scares you as much as it excites you. If this message resonated with your soul, leave a like, subscribe to stay aligned with every transmission meant to guide you through the chapters ahead, and comment, I am ready for my expansion. You are chosen, you are awakening, you are seen, and your expansion begins now.